So instead of just talking to you about how I ship a butterfly, I wanted to actually take the butterflies and show you how I ship an order. Now there are three main factors when it comes to shipping a butterfly. And the first is securing the butterfly during shipment so it can't hurt itself. And for this, I use a glassine envelope, which is basically a wax paper envelope. And what I do is I take the butterfly, I carefully fold its wings together and slip it down in the glassine envelope. Now, this is very important because what this does is it holds the butterfly wings together. It is also very slippery as a wax paper envelope, so it doesn't rub on the butterfly wings or rub off any of its scales. So once I have the butterflies placed in the envelopes, I take that line of envelopes and I very carefully place it down in a custom sized box that's just the right width for those envelopes. So it'll just line up a full line of butterflies. What that does is this allows me to pack this box in other packing material and the butterflies won't get squished or harmed during shipment. So that brings us to the next step in shipping a butterfly. And this is probably the most important step because these butterflies have to stay in these envelopes for about a day during shipping. So what I'll do is I take an insulated box that has foam insulation. I have a cold frozen ice pack that I place in the bottom of the box. And the trick here is keeping the butterflies cold. And the reason for that is because butterflies are cold-blooded. So what it does is as the core temperature of the butterfly lowers, they actually go into a semi-hibernative state. And the reason that's important is because as they're shipped, if they're almost asleep, they won't try to escape or even know they're in shipping. So I'll take the ice pack, place it in the bottom of the box. I then take the carefully packed butterflies, pack that with the ice pack, put the foam insulation on, and seal the box. So that brings us to the final step in shipping a butterfly. And this one's pretty simple. I use overnight shipping. And that's important because these butterflies need to be delivered before that ice pack melts. So what I do is I have a daily UPS pickup. And to give you an example, if this box is going to one of my customers, the Natural History Museum in Los Angeles, California, this box would be picked up at about 4 p.m. my time. It would then travel to Louisville, Kentucky, and from there it would be airshipped across the country to Los Angeles and be delivered by 10 a.m. the next morning. And that means these butterflies do not need to stay in this box for any longer than about 18 to 20 hours, which is really pretty incredible when you think about it. So from a glassine envelope to an ice pack to overnight shipping, that is how you ship a butterfly. Oh, and I almost forgot, the final step is you subscribing to our channel. So since I am not actually shipping this box, I thought you might want to see what it looks like when the butterflies come out of an already cooled box. Reverse, insulation out, butterflies out. These guys haven't been in there that long, still pretty cool. They're not really ready to fly and they'll warm back up here in just a second. But basically, that is how you unship a butterfly. I'm John the Butterfly Farmer saying thanks for watching and so long.